Well, what do we got? It snowed last night, didn't it? And according to the weather app, it says today, right now, it's supposed to be sunny. At least partially. Sorry, it's not sunny. It's cloudy. But how much sun do we get? I'm going to make an educated guess because I don't have my measuring tape out right now, but I would say maybe about 20 centimeters at the most. There might be some more snow later on. Good morning to you, too, Hammer Nails. Good morning to you. So this morning I decided to test something before I went to sleep. I mentioned about buying a graphic equalizer. And Lummy said to me, well, you technically already have one. I'm like, yeah. Why don't you try that one and see if it really makes your record player sound any better? So I hooked it up. And to be honest with you, it really didn't improve anything. In fact, it made it sound made it sound much less balanced, and my hearing didn't like it very much at all. I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work for me. So I saved because I didn't buy anything yet. I was gonna buy it. I said, nah, this isn't gonna work. So this means that my what I was gonna buy, I put that on the 12th and never side of the list. It's probably never will buy it. So no, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy anything yet. But good morning to everybody anyway, and just welcome to the show as we are just getting get started for the day. Just starting to move that big boulder called life. Yeah, so I just like, no, not going there. So I hate this pillow on this chair. All right. So yeah, cute, but not cute enough for the money. That's how. You look like your emoji. It looks like you're half asleep. And don't worry if you feel half asleep. It is winter. It's cloudy outside, and it's not really that exciting. But by Monday, we'll be having temperatures that are going to be in New England anyway, of about 6 degrees Celsius. Or about 42 degrees Frankenstein units. So they're going to be anything we need to get Monday would be a good day to go out and do it. Besides that, Monday is on the 3rd, is it? No, because it's pretty close to New Year's. New Year's Day is like on the Thursday coming up. Yeah. Okay, so anything you need to get the house, it's going to probably be one of the warmer days to go get things like milk or things like that. Well, why are you sad? What's wrong? You want to talk about it? I mean, I've always said to anybody, if you want to talk about something, even if it's in private, I'm usually here somewhere, Would you like, for the person on Kick, which I know you're a bot, okay? Don't butter me if you get the pun, right? Don't butter. Yeah, me. with their option of selling me views and stuff like that. Okay. And this applies to anyone. If you really want to see this channel grow and really be, it is really a part of your life, please do share out the videos to real human beings, please. Good morning, Mimi. How you doing over there in Rumble today? It's kind of quiet out there. I bet you probably don't got a lot of people over there in Rumble, but Rumble is rumbling. Rumbling. I think. I think that's a joke. Yeah, Hammer. I mean, don't be afraid to talk to us. I mean, you know, if it's really personal, you don't want to bring it up on public panel here. That's fine. Speaking of which, tonight is the Discord panel.
Oh yeah!
So let's see how that goes tonight. That's okay. Welcome to the other person on Rumble, whoever you are. Don't be afraid to talk. We'll try our best to keep up with everybody on the chats. Sometimes it gets a little crazy. You know. Now, it brings up a reminder. I don't know if this is still a thing on Rumble. Mimi, when people are chatting on YouTube, do you see their chats on Rumble? Because this was a problem originally Rumble had, where we can see you, but we don't know if you can see us chat. And that's the question. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you come up? Why don't you send me a DM, and I can send you a link to the panel, and then you can talk with me this morning, and we could talk about something other than snow.
Oh yeah!
Make it so, number one. Okay. Right, so you can hear us, but you can read the chat on the screen, like on my screen here, on the side panel. And some in the chat. Okay. So let's get the panel up in here. BGE. If you want to talk with me. BGE if you want to talk with me. And we'll see what we got. So I mean, when they asked Michelle to test it, they played there's a test record in both turntables. Happy Polkas for Happy People, which was interesting. The jet ski orchestra actually sounded really good without the equalizer on it. In fact, it sounded way better without the equalizer. Yeah, my ears are happier. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Mimi. We'll try. So what I will do is when I get a chance to see questions on the screen, I will read them out, and then I'll read the answer for you. Okay. That way, if anyone here can't read the screen, and I know on a phone you can't because it's too small on a phone. I'm sorry. I try to make it compromise size for everybody. Okay, I got a dinger donger. Oh man, let me get over there and answer the dinger donger. It is Tiger Kitty. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing right. How are you today?
Yeah, not bad at all. Not too bad weather-wise.
Yeah. Well, weather-wise, it's pretty civil, quiet right
Mhm.
now. It's just, just overcast.
So, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Good. Yeah, doing good.
So tonight is the Discord open panel
Yeah,
chat.
I will be there. 100%.
Blazing Leo is welcome to come there too if she wants. You used
Well,
to.
does she want to? I mean, she has said some terrible things about you, Michelle. Told you some terrible things.
I know.
I know. So now, like, not even an apology.
She's not the
or
same
anything?
thing. She's not the same thing as Yam Ranch dressing. Trust me.
Oh no, I never said that, did I? Just saying. Like, you go, you slander, you call people names, and then you turn up and act like nothing's happened. It's weird.
Yeah. It was also at least over 3 years ago. So.
Oh no, it wasn't, Michelle. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh no. She did her own show. She's been on Noodles, and
Yeah.
just saying.
Okay, dinger donger. It is Noodles.
Noodles.
Go ahead, Noodles. How you doing?
Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. Michelle, I just want to thank my loyal viewers and subscribers, Michelle. In the past 5 hours, Michelle, I garnered 62,000 views and over 100 new subs. Thank you very, very much.
How the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
I hunted down Ernie Shell in Manhattan.
Oh my god, I missed it all. Did you actually find him?
No, they were playing games with me. They told me to go here. I waited for him for like 20 minutes, and I went somewhere else.
And what would you do if you had found Ernie Shell interview him?
Well, I have this big knife in my car, Michelle. I was going to stab him.
Yeah, but it took him for a fucking meal or something. Or beer.
Brian K says, "Congratulations, Noodles."
Oh, thank you. So I also got pre-approved for a new credit card, Michelle.
Wow.
And the limit is astronomical, actually.
That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing.
Well, and sometimes it can be if you don't really use it.
Yeah. Well, they kind of said, listen, they gave me a free bag of shit from the bank, a gift bag.
Look at it, little gift bag. Probably got a pen in it and a little diary.
You know what they gave me? They
magnet
gave me,
for the fridge.
Well, it's even worse. They give you like a lint roller.
Oh my god!
I got a credit card holding thing.
Oh, you know, I didn't experiment with a lint roller.
Band-Aids.
Yeah, they give you Band-Aids, like latex Band-Aids.
Do you realize that a lint roller can also remove dust off of records?
Oh yeah, so can wood glue, Michelle.
Yeah, well, lint roller's a lot cleaner. Very true. The glue method can be used if you want to make some more stampers. Yeah. Yeah, you could use it as.
How's your air purifier, Michelle? How's that doing?
It's doing good.
Noticed any difference? Does it help with sinuses or anything?
Yeah, it does.
Brian says, "What's the APR, Noodles?"
I don't know.
Well, how much?
To be honest with you, they said it was like it was one of those cards that's like unlimited. It's an unlimited amount of money that I could basically, if I wanted to buy like a yacht, Michelle, I could buy a yacht.
It's not a good idea. It's really not a good idea. It's not. I feel like giving Michelle one.
So what is APY or APR on that thing?
Well, there's no interest on it, and I get cash back after like the first. They get like like 200
about that. You probably might want to read the back the sheet that comes with the card. It might be anywhere from 15 to 30% interest. You know.
No, it's interest free for the first year. So
I got for the first year. Okay, we all know those games.
You get rid of it after that.
Yeah, so I got to spend like $1,000, and I get like, I think the first month, if I use it $1,000, I give me $800 back, which doesn't
Nice.
make any sense. But
I do this. I swap my cards around. So, like, if I'm shopping, I shop a lot of Walmart, so I get the one that I get most points for Walmart with.
yeah,
That reminds me, on Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna walk to the bank and ask them how do I turn off the tap to pay on mine, because I did see something about deactivate card on my online. But I'm like, I don't want to deactivate the card so I can't use it. I want to just turn off the tap to pay. So I'm going to go and talk to somebody at the bank and ask them.
You could probably get a card that doesn't have that on it.
Yeah.
so it's weird, Michelle. I just went to another dispensary, and they wouldn't do the tap there, and I couldn't use my card again. And I said, that's weird, because I went to 2 other dispensaries not in the state. And he goes, yeah. He goes, for some reason, they won't allow us to use it here. So I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a common thing now. That never was.
Maybe it's because they realize it's very easy to get frauded on those situations. And also, if the machine is potentially compromised, it may not work properly with tap to pay. I don't like tap to pay anyway.
I love it.
Oh, I don't, because there's no pin. You can think about it. If you tap to pay, how do you know which card is actually going to be paying? Especially if you have your wallet near you. It could pick up on all your cards, and all of a sudden it just plays Russian roulette and picks up the card to charge.
You take the card out and you tap it.
Well, there was one woman that was in a grocery store, and she did take the card out she was going to use. And somehow it went and grabbed the RFID information of a card that was in her purse that she wasn't going to use to pay for her groceries.
Well, how many cards have you got? What you got to worry about?
I got all my cards except for my debit card are all credit cards, which is like about 3 of them. And
I thought the tap was supposed to
save time.
No, I don't. No, I thought it was from skimmers. Like, you didn't. Remember, like, if you put your card, if you swiped your card, they somehow put a piece of tinfoil in there and they get your credit card number, so whatever it was, right?
That does kind of work, yeah, but it's kind of messy.
Right. And then they switched it to tap to pay so that you don't have to fucking deal with that, like people skimming your card. I thought that was the original intent of that.
Yeah, but now they can skim your card by just bumping into you, and then their phone gets your code, and that's it. Then they go out there and they start buying shit on your credit card number.
There's this guy on YouTube. I don't know how the hell he gets away with it. I'm surprised he hasn't been arrested yet. He goes into like Walmarts and Home Depots and scams them and shows people how to scam them. He goes to the parking lot. There's a guy getting in his car, right, with a TV. And he goes, hey, man, he goes, can I get your receipt? I got to use it for like a school project. And the guy's like, all right, he gives him the receipt. He goes back in the store, grabs the same TV that the guy had, right? Brought it back and said, I want to return this.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's just plain thievery.
Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that is really
No,
fucked
I don't
up.
pray.
Because everyone else has to pay for that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean.
So,
I'm not into stealing. Stealing is. I was raised that
right now, stealing is the in thing these days.
But I was raised that if you stole, it was like the worst thing ever. It was shameful.
Well, it's against the 10 Commandments. So it says, "Thou shalt not steal."
Right, but it's also it's more than that. It's your morals and your personality. It's everything. It reflects, doesn't it?
I stole one thing in my life, and it was a pack of Bonkers when I was a kid because my mother wouldn't let me have candy. She found out about it, and I was like, "Oh my God, man!" Like, it was a big deal. It was a real big deal.
I'm just
You don't
gonna
want your kids
take
being
back some of
thieves.
these other messages.
I just had a memory of your mum, Noodles, and it was when you were in hospital with her, visiting her, and she was talking about
Last
that
message for
pack of
me
gum.
was have a great show.
Remember
I'm
the
going
pack
to
of
take a
gum?
shower and go to the store.
She wanted to give you a pack of gum or something. Bless her.
Yeah, so right now, one video which is in my news section is to let people remind them on SSDI, especially is that a lot of banks are adding hidden fees to accounts. And they said, well, check your statement to see if you see any hidden deposit fees. And I'm just having to get my statement sitting on top of my turntable. So let's see. I don't see any hidden fees being shown here. So
Morning, Jubbly. Morning, Voices or Voiceless.
yeah. So yeah, I don't see any hidden fees in checking or savings. So that's good. So they're not. I still have free checking and still have free savings because I got over the 250 in savings, so I get interest bearing instrument now, which is great. I got about 500, 600 in my savings and about 800 in my checking.
Everyone. That's a nice little savings, Michelle.
Yeah, it is. Remember, I'm saving up for something big, big, big.
Well, I'm more thinking if a shit hits the fan, you've got a bit of a cushion.
Yeah.
You never know. It's always good to feel relaxed like that.
So, like I said, I thought it would be. I tested an equalizer idea, or the equalizer I had on the turntables, and like I said, the results were not spectacularly interesting. In fact, if anything, it actually made the record sound worse. And I said, because
you've got new people in your chat, Michelle. You want to give them a
oh yes, welcome to the chat, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Morning to who said my name, which is Voice.
I think they call it. I think it's
host Kratos. So, voice design. Let's see. Voice. How do you say that? Voiceless ghost Kratos
of crack.
And
I mean, you've got it so small
good
again,
morning.
Michelle. I can't read shit, to be honest. Could you make this a little bit bigger for me, please?
What good is 32 gigabyte DDR5 going to do on a Mac Mini when the RAM is soldered to the motherboard?
No.
Tiger, are you on your phone?
No.
Oh.
I'm on my laptop. But Michelle, could you make the chat just a squidge bigger for me, please?
You mean for the YouTube side of things?
For me, on the panel side.
Well, I could use it a little bit bigger too. So
yeah, I don't know why it's so small.
Was that bigger enough?
There we go. That's perfect.
Hey, Parasol. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Parasol.
I know on the Kickstarter they probably wish your chat was bigger too. The only thing is that means that I have to make it bigger on my screen on my display, which means that I'm going to be covered more with a big giant postage stamp.
That's just fine. I just a squidge was fine.
Kratos. Okay, Kratos.
Michelle, you always get everyone's name wrong. Then I end up saying it, and then I got the name wrong. Is it Kratos or Kratos?
I think it's not A.
Kratos.
Without the accent mark on it, it's hard to tell. It could be Kratos, it could be Kratos.
Wow.
Oh, wait a second. What the fuck was up with that live stream last night? I was so fucking drunk and wasted, Michelle. and I fell asleep like in my bed, passed out. You were complaining all night. What the fuck was
I
that?
did see one of your streams pop up, and it says live, no panel.
Yeah,
That was me. But I was live. It had no panel. But it was because
you didn't watch
I
it,
wanted
Tiger?
to
No,
be able
I could
to
tell it was a
answer.
moaning one.
It was a complaint fest.
Yeah. What were you moaning about, Michelle?
I wasn't moaning this morning. No, actually, I only went live with Lumi and Carmen last night, and I somebody talked to the audience about everyday stuff to make up for the fact that on the morning show is that some of the people wanted to hear more from me.
No, Tiger, you didn't see the list of rules that we have to follow now?
What list of fucking rules?
Oh my God, Michelle, read them. Read them out loud.
Can you read the rules?
You're talking about the ones I wrote.
Yeah.
They're not really that complicated rules for the mods.
Just read them, please, because I didn't know. I wasn't aware. I'd like to know the rules.
All right, hold on a minute. Let me go.
How am I supposed to follow rules if I don't even know the rules?
It's not even really complicated. The rules we already know. The rules all the mods already
Kratos. It's pronounced Kratos.
Okay. All right, so all it says.
You got rules,
right
Brian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone, I just want to explain something to the new people watching.
Yeah.
So notice the new people watching, and they're not really that complicated. They say, 1, please do subscribe. Click the bell for all notifications and hype past live streams. I'm sorry we have said it, so you have to be subscribed for 5 minutes. That is to give you time to actually learn of what we are talking about. Some come on, clown around, and make a mess of the jets. This 5-minute rule helps to cool their jets so they can get to understand what we are talking about. 2, I am not a boy, and while my original name was a male name, I was medically determined to be female. If you push the male name or call me a boy, you will be timed out. Sorry, but we are warning you now. That part of my life is long over. 3, I share this body with 2 others, Nomi Finistra and Carmen Miranda. We are a trio or team. I ask that you give them respect. Nomi is here most mornings. Carmen has other jobs on the other side and doesn't always have time to be part of the show. 4, this is for the mods, and I am stating my official position in the rules here. Don't just block people because of reason 2 or 3. Give them a little rope first. If they continue to be brats, then you need to act. However, I'd rather not be too wrench heavy. 5, we do have an official schedule and a list of channels. I on all 4 networks of HTTP. I'll just get the names. On YouTube.
All right, so basically, her channel is all about rules and links now. Like everything has to do with rules and links. Like holy shit.
The mod one we've actually always covered, but we just never put it in a codified form. So the mods kind of knew it because we've talked about it over and over again. So for the mods, it's just letting you know, hey, we don't want to be too wrench heavy here.
Michelle is a lady, a woman, a she, a her.
Yeah.
A gal. A lass.
Right. Somebody would make a very nice wife for somebody.
All right. Well, again, I thought it was like out of control. I couldn't believe it. I laughed myself to sleep, Michelle, because I never thought that your channel would be about this. Like something happened.
Yeah, Michelle. I'm talking about Michelle Voiceless.
Well, what happened was we got over a short spurt of over 127 people yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, but Michelle, all of a sudden now, people they can't call you a boy, like you're getting all. I think this has to do with your mom coming over, Michelle.
But Noodles, that has been a rule for years. It's just
she has never liked.
It's
And
just-
also,
it's
pisses
just
me off
plain. It's just plain respect. It's not like
we have
it's.
to keep explaining things to people who already fucking know.
We've explained it to death. Everybody knows the story by now. Who has the heaviest wrench is Tiger Kitty. She's got an administrator wrench.
Wait! I heard
She
that's
can
not
give you
true.
concussion if she really wants to.
There's others.
I heard there's others, Michelle.
Yeah.
I heard there's a lot of other people, Michelle, and I find it very
Last time I
strange.
looked, I saw two
Mummy
others.
has a wrench. Grizz has a wrench. That's it. I don't use my wrench much.
No, you have another one in there, Michelle. Last time I looked, you probably don't even know.
Yes, I got to
what's
meet
up-
Hammer's
what's up-
dad yesterday on the stream. He's an older man. He had a stroke. He's living in an assisted living facility right now. But he seems like he's pretty well provided for.
There is a super secret mod as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. There is a super secret mod, yeah, but I know the mod is, but they're usually pretty quiet. They don't really do anything much unless it really gets bad and the mod starts acting out.
And you know what, Michelle?
I refuse to.
This spectrum of friends person's turning out to be a real fucking scumbag. A real fucking scumbag.
Why?
Did you see the new Spectrum of Friends short that was put out, Michelle?
No,
Jimmy's in it.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, I gotta find it for you. Hold on. Tiger, did you see this thing?
No.
Let me see if I can.
Michelle, can I ask you a question?
What?
Why did you only subscribe to Brian Kay a couple of days ago when he's been here for a decade?
Because I just happened to notice he was on my subscriber list. I could immediately click subscribe in every one of them. That's true. Michelle found out, oh wait, I don't have to go to the channel subscribe. I can just go subscribe right down the list.
Oh,
So she did like
it was
20
laziness, Brian.
All right, Michelle, do you have me up? Can you see the screen, Michelle?
Yeah, I can.
All right, check this out.
All right, hi man.
It's new from Spectrum of Friends. It's the two-headed Elfier apartment playset. Whoa, double head! Double drama! Meet Michelle and Louie, plus Healing Vibes Carmen Miranda, Rusty the Cat, and Grumpy Landlord Jimmy. He wants the rain! Look, the new two-headed Elfier apartment playset. Meet Michelle and Louie. Double the drama, double the fun. And Carmen Miranda brings healing vibes.
Rent's due, ladies.
Uh-oh, Landlord Jimmy's here.
You don't like that knock.
Ladies, rent was due 2 weeks ago. I'm not leaving without it.
Hi, Jimmy. Great hat. Terrible timing. Deep breath, chicas. Healing vibes.
Brrr.
We have the notice. We also
Oh,
have
at least
pizza.
he's
Priorities.
Priorities don't keep the lights
on.
From Spectrum of Friends. It's the two-headed Elfier apartment playset.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Louie. Share the closet, share the drama. Rent now. Comes with healing vibes,
Michelle and Lumi. 2 heads, 1 body, and 0 chill. Their brains and chaos all
Actually,
in one
pretty so
outfit.
I
And they
am
argue about
subscribed to you.
everything.
Hang out on the saggy couch, dodge Landlord Jimmy, or chill with Rusty the Cat.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's brilliant.
That's kind of cute, actually, because I remember
Oh, can you drop their link or something? So I gotta get over there.
I was
That-
one that
that-
gave Spectrum
that
the
is
Friends the
amazing.
idea. I mean, after
Well-
all, you wanted to show ooze and slime, and I was like, ew. Okay, so
Michelle,
I think I
why are you
answered-
against the ooze and the slime and the?
I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's just gross to me. It doesn't make sense.
You know, Tiger Kitty, back in the
Ah.
'80s, children used to play with slime. And that's what we were trying to.
I remember.
I like it.
And it used to
Did you not
gross me
like
out
it?
seeing it too when I was watching Thundercats, right? Like
That's part of her isms or whatever it is, because
Yeah.
she hates textures and
Yeah.
like mayonnaise. Like she's got a funny thing going on.
some of it reminds me of relish. And I'm like, yuck! No.
You don't like
I
relish?
know most of it is water based and
Do you like
coloring.
pickles, Michelle? Do you like a pickle?
I hate pickles.
Oh, I love pickles. But you like vinegar.
Yeah. I do like some vinegar. Like I make homemade pickled cabbage. It's not much, so once in a while I'll make it.
Michelle, can we make a video of you eating pickled cabbage?
No.
Like, how do you eat pickled cabbage, Michelle?
I just boil it in water and vinegar and just for a while till it's nice and soft. Like it's like homemade kraut. It's like it's not really that exciting. It eats the enamel on your teeth. I know.
Ooh.
That's why I don't use it much.
Oh no, yeah, let's not. Oof. Kind of vinegar are you using for that?
Yeah, Parasol, I know they do. Actually, I am subscribed to you, Parasolo. I really am. I am subscribed to you. Look at my subscriber list.
I am Parasolo.
Part of Bonzo, I haven't subscribed to yet. I don't think.
Did you find your other cup, by the way?
Yeah. No. You mean the ones that were missing?
Yeah.
No. I ended up buying 2 new cups.
Hey, Tiger,
your own ones. Of your own.
And I was gonna buy a replacement of this cup here because this one's kind of worn out.
You're a big fan of the show, Tiger. Do you have one of those?
I have the T-shirt.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. If someone was to gift you an AM, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Over
Would
me.
you be happy with that? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't even want that in my house, Michelle. It's so boring and
Yeah,
so...
somebody needs to redesign your because that shirt I've got is just like a blue picture of a...
Yeah, that's so gay.
My cups are kind of like you might get from a construction company. You know, Hammer and Nails Lumber Company.
Yeah, but the design on it, Michelle, could be better.
Like, I would be proud to walk around with your face on a shirt, Michelle.
Yeah, it should have your face on it, definitely.
Yeah, and like someone being like, who's that? I'd be like, it's my friend Michelle. She's on YouTube. You
Yeah.
gotta check her out. You know, but this bullshit with this fucking Silver Moon Radio and these mounds of dirt and fucking whatever the hell it is, it's so boring.
The designs are shit. Who's good at designing that could design some shit for Michelle?
Well, here's the thing. People did design shit. I don't know if you remember, like a couple years back, or I think last year we tried doing it. People came out with some awesome designs. Michelle hated them all.
By the way, we're playing this record on Silver Moon.
No one cares, Michelle.
I do. I like that album, actually, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Harris Solo would be wearing them on ghost hunts, Michelle. But here's the thing: no one wants to wear the. It looks like a bunch of like. It looks like if someone lived in a kitty litter box and like decided to make like houses out of kitty litter or something like that on Kitty Litter Planet.
It doesn't
So
look like
boring.
that. It's the artist that designed that. It's a generic picture, but it's cute. I like it. It's a sunset or sunrise of Silver Moon City, and they put the writing on it.
You know, I get it, but it doesn't represent. I don't know.
It doesn't represent this show at all.
It's very confusing. I'm like, I look at it. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
It's Silver Moon, but
It's the radio station. That's the cup for the radio station. And then we have the cup for the North American Snow Queen, which is different. And we have the Virgo cup.
You ever think that maybe that's...
Would you be open to some new designs?
Yeah, maybe that's why Silver Moon Radio isn't as successful as it should be, because you have this horrible design for the...
It's a radio station, Noodles. You're supposed to listen, not look.
Yeah, but you've got to go with the times, Michelle. That was brilliant at the time, but look how much things have moved on since then. You know, you need some updated. Everyone updates their merch, except you.
Yeah, I mean, right. Don't you have like a favorite band, Michelle, that you listen to? And like they make T-shirts, they have cool record covers, you know, whatever. And it's them. It's usually them on the record cover.
Yeah.
If not, it's like a really like, you know, whatever. Michelle, that doesn't represent anything to do with Silver Moon.
Well, what about a picture with the Malfurion and Michelle Murray Lenny statue? That's kind of cute. That could easily be a T-shirt.
No, I want something raw, Michelle. Raw, like you like screaming into a microphone, spit's coming out of your mouth.
Oh, you mean like a
Yeah,
like Krista does?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
No, jokes aside, Michelle, it's not a bad idea to update. I would definitely buy something from your store if you updated the products.
I have updated a few things, like the Virgo
Michelle,
shirt.
why don't we make skateboard decks with your face on it?
I don't know if I could do that. But the thing is right now, if I want to do more than just Teespring, I have to start getting another company, and that's part of the supported team products for YouTube, or I have to do my own store, do my own inventory. So right now I do get somewhat lookers, but they're not really a lot of lookers on the store, but there's some. But lately I haven't really promoted anything and pushed anything lately either. So, but maybe now you can at least push the Silver Moon Cup. But the cup isn't available right now. I can't put this on the store. It's not available right now. They're sold out. Oh.
Sold out? How many of those have you sold?
The raw cups, the stainless steel cups, are sold out. They don't have them in stock.
Oh.
I can show the ceramic mug. I can sell the ceramic mug easy enough because they are available in stock. The Virgo cup, I can show that. And I could sell that because that's in stock. But the tumblers, these travel mugs, are not available.
Right. It's not the mug, it's the design that's the problem. We need to update the designs, Michelle. They're old-fashioned now.
Yeah. Well, I'll look into it. So, anybody interested in some of the other ideas Michelle has thrown out there? Like a cassette of some of Michelle's music or a CD?
Nope.
No, I don't have a cassette player. I don't have a CD player.
I have a CD player. It's on my computer. Yes, you do.
I don't even have a record player. So
you gotta get a record player. Come on, Tiger. They're not that.
No, Michelle, what she's trying to tell you is that you need to upload your music to a Spotify or something like that.
I can do that.
That would be.
I was gonna set with one provider that didn't charge $1 million commission. No pun intended, but some of them do charge commission. So I was gonna set up with one site, but I couldn't get the full registration done for whatever reason. So, but yeah, I could go to it with the call an aggregator that takes care of that. And then you'll let you sell your music on iTunes, and sell it on Spotify and a couple other online stores. But according to a musician, the amount of money you're going to make is probably going to be like chicken feed. You're not going to get a lot of people buying those songs.
No, it's like 10 cents or whatever. But Michelle, my point is that you could make a paid thing where people can actually pay to watch you perform these shows, or maybe a music video or something like that.
Yeah, I could do membership only streams too. There you go. You gotta pay to become a member, and then you can watch me. I mean, I know Keemstar does that, but I don't really know if that's going to make a lot of money for me. Because guess what? Now the mods would have to become members too.
What did you think about testosterone injections, the song? Testosterone injection.
Noodles, you don't even need that. You already got too much in you already.
No, what about you, Michelle?
She doesn't
No,
need
I
me.
don't need that either.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a doctor, Michelle, but I think a lot of your pains and whatever would go away with maybe some testosterone.
No, it won't. Because my body's mixed design.
But who's telling you this? The same doctor that told you that you were 5'8" or 5'7"? You're 71 inches, Michelle.
Yeah, 71 inches. That's a little bit under 6 feet. It's 5'11". But yet, Noodles, Ebony is 5'11", and she's taller than me by about an inch.
No, you're Michelle. The problem with you is you hunch over. You're slouched over.
Yeah.
And you know.
If you stand up straight, Michelle.
Like you did, you put your back to the wall.
It's okay. You're not late, really. Really, David.
Morning, David. Morning, Pretty Cat. Pretty Cat.
Hey,
Pretty Cat wants to know, Michelle, has anyone violated the rules yet? I don't think
No,
so.
not yet. But these rules already existed. We just made a page that lists the hours of a show so people know when the shows are. That's not necessarily rules. People actually sometimes wonder, when the hell do you go live? Now you know. You got it right there on the screen. So all the new people that come in, all the 127 people that showed up yesterday, which I've heard it was just a raid, but either way, they came in, and a lot of them probably didn't even know when I'm live.
And how many of them subbed up to you?
None.
Oh my God. Fucking Red reached out to me.
Yeah, I talked to Red.
Did he tell you what's going on? With the crazy woman?
Oh no, not yet. I don't know. I haven't checked the messages today.
When you say
Well, I
the
did
crazy
earlier.
person,
So, according to Red, the crazy woman's going to California.
Oh
Go
no.
meet up with her friend and Tasha Teeling.
oh, you talking about molasses?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez. Poor Cruiser.
God.
Cruiser needs to get out.
What do you do about that, though? Seriously, like, what can you do? I mean, I'm not. I don't want to say it, but seriously, what is he supposed to do?
If she starts, he needs to get her locked up.
Christ.
Well, let's put it this way. If she goes to California, her parents can finally get a couple hours of peace each day.
Yeah, but Michelle, I don't know if it's just so dumb. It just seems like this isn't how this should go.
How is she affording the trip?
People are, you know how they're affording the trip. People are pushing this shit.
That's crazy.
Oh, she might be broke, but you know how some people make money. They basically go out there, and she probably say, "Hey guys, I want to go back to California. Maine sucks. No, give me back now, or I'm gonna come back and slit your throat. Yay! Bam! Now, boom." That's probably what she said too.
Oh, David S is very small. Well, that's not very small, is it? 5'6" for a guy? Is that?
Well, it depends on the guy. 5'6" is actually on a slightly smaller height, but it's not that bad. That's because he's on entitlements, just like I am. But I don't think he has any. I don't think he has a paid channel either, does he?
I think he does, doesn't he?
Is he monetized, Noodles? Thinks that weird.
Yeah, you're accepting donations.
Yeah. So he's got super chat, super sticker, super thanks.
Yeah.
So he got that straightened out with AdSense, so he get paid now.
I believe so.
So his aunt doesn't control his life too much.
I don't know, Michelle. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. I don't want to get involved with that guy, and the reason being is because he's he doesn't tell you the whole truth, and he's very confident about. I just don't want to get involved in it.
Well, living out information isn't exactly the same thing as lying, Noodles.
No, you're right.
That's what I believe. If I don't give you all the facts, that's not lying. It's just withholding information. And I know some people go, "Oh, come on, Michelle, can't be telling the truth." Well, but I want to tell you part of the answer, that's not lying either. Very good answer. Very good answer.
Mama says that Justin is quitting YouTube, that he heard that. Again. Like everyone else. I'm quitting YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people are quitting YouTube because YouTube is becoming a bit of a pain.
You're a bunch of losers on YouTube. If you do, you're losers. That person now is back on you.
It's not really, it's not the viewers, it's the problem. It's the company. That's the problem. Because the company really confuses us with changes to policies and algorithm changes, which don't necessarily really help. Well, no, it's not lying. It's one of those gray areas.
I would like to for you to listen to the testosterone injection song.
No, I'm not interested in that. Noodles, first of all. No, stop!
That's my music.
Interested.
That's his music, Michelle. Just
I
like
know. I don't really want to hear about it. It's stupid.
ABC, pizza is the best. Michelle Murray Donnie needs to get on tests. Testosterone injections.
You don't like it?
I actually thought it was pretty
Here's
good.
what I say: if the person, i.e., the prosecutor, doesn't ask the question, you don't volunteer your information. That's not lying. If he didn't ask this direct question, you can't be held accountable. But if he asks you the question, yes, you are required to give the answer.
ABC pizza is the best. Michelle Marina lady needs to get on test. Testosterone.
Testosterone. Testosterone.
No, she just made me lose 10 people. Jesus. So let me explain this. If the prosecutor asks you the straight answer question, yes, you give him the straight answer. If you don't volunteer information he's not asking for. So if he never asks a question and you never volunteer information, guess what? That's not perjury because you didn't do anything wrong. So when he asks you a question, you say yes or you say no. That's it. You don't say anything else. You don't give any additional facts. You don't say things like, well, yeah, I did have a little bit extra wacky weed at the officer before when the prosecutor never asked if you had weed. You see, that's not lying.
Good morning, Golden Girl.
Ask any prosecutor. I'll tell you the truth.
Testosterone. Injections. Testosterone.
You know, they have a pill now.
Really? I gotta get on that.
Yeah, they do. It's also class 3. It's also schedule 3, the same as Mary Jane. Yeah, it's schedule 3 now. As is estrogen. It's also schedule 3. Good morning, Golden Girl. How you doing? Oh, my knees were hurting yesterday. My left knee was sending me ouchies.
Is that the dodgy knee?
Yeah, she slipped yesterday.
Oh, Michelle. Where did you slip?
No.
Now, Golden Girl slipped on the sidewalk.
Oh, Golden Girl slipped. Oh, no. Shit. She pulled a muscle. Michelle, you turn.
Yeah, I know. A little to the left. Wait a minute. You know, here it does. I try to keep the camera centered because of the green screen. Yeah.
So Michelle was scratched by Rusty yesterday.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a scratch. It was from mowing the lawn, so to speak.
She was shaving.
Yeah. Get rid of little fine facial fuzz I just get. I hate that so much. It's like, You know, you're lucky you didn't break your hip. That would have really sucked.
I keep telling you, you shouldn't be using that shit. Wow, people love them, but that razor. Nowadays, you can get disposables that don't mess with your skin like that.
Did you ever see the razor that she uses?
No.
Yeah, it's one of those where you replace that blade.
Laser.
It was like made in like Sheffield like 100 years ago. You know what I mean?
Well, the razor I got is a standard Gillette Super Speed from 1941, but the blades are brand new. But I used the Gillette Silver Blues on them because they're like 5 cents each. So, I mean, something like that. You buy 100...
Where do you put those razor blades, by the way?
When you're done.
And throw them out in the garbage when they're dull. I'll put back in the wrapper. And
oh my god!
As an ex-garbage man, he's probably cringing.
He probably picked up a lot of rusty razor blades.
Yeah. Glass bottles.
And then when you go to the transfer station,
do you remember where people used to put them?
No, where did they used to put them?
So they used to be. You know how like you'd go into like a bathroom, there'd be a mirror, and you could open up the mirror. It would be a medicine chest, whatever.
Yeah.
You know? There used to be a slot back there. And you used to put all your disposable razors back there. You just throw them back in. It would just end up in your wall.
Right, the blades would go into a little slot, which means really they end up in your wall.
Yeah, it was so. I did a demo at a house one time when I graduated high school, and I never knew that, and we fucking ripped open the wall, and like 1,000 razor blades fell out. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either until that day.
Harry Nail said maybe you can reach the reusable from the inside.
He's
talking about the muscle for her leg. Okay.
Michelle, why don't you wax your face? What about waxing?
I tried using defilatory cream, but the chemical was just so aggressive it made my skin break out in so many ways. that I looked like my face was burnt.
Yeah.
And I said, no. Oh, God, no, never again.
Well, you're not supposed to put the one made for your leg on your face.
No, this is a facial version of defilatory cream.
Yeah, some people react weird to that. I never did it, but I had a friend that did that on his freaking on his body. It was like in the 90s when Nair first came out. Dude, he took off his fucking shirt and showed us. It was like, oh my god, it's a fucking chemical burn.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it is a chemical burn. That's how it works.
You're supposed to. I remember when that first came out, you're only supposed to test like a little bit to see if your body reacted to it or your skin reacted to it. Yeah, this guy got a chemical burn all over his body.
Yeah, I got a couple of those. That's why I finally said no more. It's really,
So wait,
really.
Do you use that same razor to shave your nether regions, Michelle?
Yeah. I used to have two of them. I lost one of them when the modern Wishi one when the screw mechanism broke on it. But it's the same basically butterfly design. So I might go ahead and buy another one of those Gillette Super Speeds from 1941 or 1947 because it's 1947 and not 1941. It is 1941 and 1947 is pretty much the same design. Yeah, it's a twist to open butterfly, which trust me, guys, this works really well.
Michelle,
it's easy
Michelle,
to itself.
Get that comment out of here that Grizz just put out there. Just get rid of it now. Delete that comment, Michelle.
What's that?
Grizz's comment.
Okay,
Delete it.
Grizz says. Now. Okay, let me look at them before they'll fly off the screen on me. The first one says, Gold Girl said, hot wax on the strips ripped off. Okay. Yeah, Grizz said earlier, let's see if I can find it. How many else?
Michelle,
it was the last comment you made.
Oh,
okay, Grizz said, Noodles, what was it that put Nair in your... Who was it that put Nair in your shrimp food?
She laughed at that. You heard her chuckle.
Michelle.
I thought you didn't have a sense of humor.
Well, you know what? If you watch the video that I put in my chat, talked about, or my YouTube channel, talked about, on Discord, it talks about baldness. I say, here's where men actually have an advantage. It's a giant radiator that actually helps remove heat from the body when there's no hair on top of it.
Yeah, but what about in winter?
Yeah, in the winter it's cold and you're miserable. That's why you wear a hat. That's why most humans lost all their hair, because they didn't need it in the summer. Because you start wearing clothes. So
Michelle, they're all laughing at it, Michelle.
She doesn't want us to be heavy with the wrenches, though. So
yeah, that's right.
We're gonna let it go.
I would refrain from using Nair on your pubes, says Putty Cat. Yes, please don't try that. My balls have burnt a hole. Oh my god, I got a hole in my ball sack. I got 2 testicles hanging loose by their seminal vesicles. Oh no. Actually, your testicular tubules. Yeah, that would suck.
So you're saying if you cut the ball,
It would be like hemorrhoids on the other part of the body.
Oh my god.
Dangling from, what did you call the tubes?
Yeah, some women do. They have too much Mr. T. Naturally. There are some women that have a condition where they can lose body hair. Yes, it does exist.
Be a nightmare if it happened to you, Michelle, because you know, having a bit of both in you.
It kind of did a little bit back when it first started out because of stress. I was losing like all my head hair, and I finally grew it back.
Right.
It wasn't just because Keith was still trying to figure out the right hair bleach. That was part of it too, but
like that guy from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
She's still going to be on
Let me look
site
at
where
that
she is for about another week watching the dogs. Yeah.
Testosterone.
Estrogen, estradiol, progesterone, make your boobs bigger, make you start lactating. It's so
What
good.
does? What does?
The progesterone actually encourages your body to start lactating to feed a newborn.
Oh no, who wants that?
That's why your boobs get bigger, because you're starting to basically build up milk. Yeah, that's your body during the beginning of your pregnancy. You start producing the milk production starts.
So, like this guy, Michelle, this is what you would look like, right?
Oh,
If you went bald, this is exactly what you would look like, Michelle.
Yeah, I don't think I want to look like George Washington without the hairpiece. Heidelberg Castle. Is that this super huge castle that's all white on a hill? It's like 7 floors tall. There's this one castle in Germany that's enormous. It's like a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Michelle, Grizz did it again, Michelle.
is Grizz following the mod rules?
Noodles was buying shampoo and hair conditioner and mistook Nair for hair conditioner. Ha ha.
All right. I find it very strange, Michelle, how you were born and the doctor mistook you for a boy, Michelle. The doctor mistook you for a boy. Isn't that weird, Michelle?
Back in 1968, I don't think they really were doing advanced studies as they do now.
Michelle, the doctors have been doing this since the beginning of time, Michelle. All right.
Then they do make mistakes, Noodles, especially when you're androgynous as a child.
Michelle, how would the doctor make a mistake by putting you down as a boy? How did he make a mistake, Michelle?
It was hard to tell. It wasn't easy. I remember everything's microscopic. It's smaller.
Yeah.
No, but her testicles were showing.
Well, I don't think that's true.
Your testicles don't drop down right away, Noodles. That comes a little bit later on after you're born.
No, Michelle. My mother told me that my testicles were perfect when I was born, Michelle.
Oh, I'm sure. Noodles. Pretty much also remember you start to develop a secondary sex characteristics in female or genital differentiation by 8 weeks old. When you're born, before you're born in the womb, in the first 8 weeks, you'll look the same as a boy or a girl, and then after 8 weeks, your body starts to change.
No, you don't. What are you talking about? Wait, Michelle.
Before you're born, when you're in the womb, the first 8 weeks of your development.
Michelle, when you were born, the doctor said, "Here, Miss Delaney, it's a boy." Congratulations.
Because he mistook part of the body.
I don't know.
That's a guess, I guess. I bet you can't have a baby and they say, I don't know.
So the doctor goes, congratulations, I think it's a boy.
I don't know. Fuck no.
Well, what about the other intersex in the community? We all have gone through this. Noodles.
Yeah, that's true. I saw a program on it, and most people that are intersex are raised as one sex or the other.
Right.
Sometimes, Michelle, you didn't have a vagina. That's why the doctor said that.
Well,
Probably.
as it says in my rules, those days are over, Noodles.
Okay. So then let's stop talking. Let's stop talking about nair and hair, Michelle. How about that, Michelle?
What? Well, we already were talking about nair and hair. Puttycat, to answer your question about how much it costs for a hair transplant, I would say you would need to talk to him.
I'd say thousands.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a lot of work.
Michelle, look what Grizz just put, Michelle. Block him now, Michelle.
Yeah, I see it. Wait, Noodles, Mom told
Now
him
he's talking about my mother, Michelle.
And the one here that thinks that sounds odd coming from a mother. Well, yeah, but then again,
well, most mothers think their kids are perfect.
They do.
What I see.
Until you find out 5-year-old that your kid is legally blind. Then all of a sudden it's like a major oh shit.
Oh wow, Brian just said by definition Michelle is not a female. I also would not say that Michelle is male either. Really?
Well, yeah, that's true. That's what intersex means. You're between. But I'm more female than male in personality, stature, and a lot of other things, so.
Let's look at it. What is female about you, by the way?
I don't like slime.
She feels better in a dress than she does.
And I don't.
Yeah, but wait, we've never seen Michelle dress up like a boy. We've never seen that. Michelle, is there a possibility that maybe we can take you shopping for
men's
boy
clothes, Noodles. I'm not interested.
Doesn't have any. And she will not wear, she won't even wear pants. I got her those, she wore the leggings after a long time of telling her to wear them, but.
All right, how about a pair of sweatpants? I mean, everyone wears sweatpants, right?
No, she won't.
Michelle, let's go out to Walmart. We'll buy you a pair of sweatpants. You can wear the same sneakers.
I got the leggings that Tiger did buy me. I do use them underneath my dresses sometimes when it's really cold, but it's not on a regular basis. I do have them still.
I think she likes the feeling of a dress, and I can see. I'm personally.
It's also easy for me to move around in the dress. Plus, also when I need to pee, it's just easy. Quick and in, quick and out. Boop, boop. Well, doesn't take me long.
When did you start wearing dresses, Michelle?
1993.
Do you remember the first time you did it and you went outside?
I thought it was liberating, actually, because I felt like I basically got rid of the stupid bullshit I had to live with for the first...
And Michelle, I want to add, I don't think anyone gives a shit. We all love you as you.
Right.
Wait, what kind of haircut did you have back then? In 93?
I don't know about 6 million, but 1 in 5,000 babies are born intersex. But the number that are not converted is pretty small because a lot of times either the doctors or the parents decide to convert their babies. Cheryl Chase went through this. I didn't go through this. I wasn't converted.
I find it sad, actually. Very sad.
I mean, it's fine. I would say if the kid decides to get converted on as you know, in later on in life, that's fine. It's their choice.
But how many guys are walking around with an extremely tiny penis, and they've probably never been told anything? They've just been raised, and then they don't know that they're probably intersex.
Yeah, our traits are intersex, and it's like on a Likert scale. I mean, you got mostly male with some little female traits like gynecomastia, which is boobs, and then you have mostly female with an enlarged clitoris. That's also a form of intersex. And then you got the middle, which I'm not, which is where you got both working male and female gonads at the same time.
That must be awful. got a period,
Could
an
you
erection
imagine
at the
trying to
same
find a
time.
maxi pad in a men's bathroom as a teenager? Ah, shit! I'm having my period! I gotta get a maxi pad! Hey, what, Joey? You need a maxi pad? This isn't a girl's room? I know! And I forgot to bring some from home. Shit! Ah! I'm getting red minion straight all over the place. Quick, give me a million rolls of paper towel over there. I gotta do something about this.
That's not quite what happens when you have a period, Michelle. It's not like
Is you never had one before and you just starting? Oh,
if you weren't expecting it, you'd probably feel really, what the fuck is
you
going on?
really feel really weird, Tiger. Trust me.
But
I've
I think you would
seen it.
know if you had both sexes, you're born with both sexes, you'd be more aware that it's when they're like you, Michelle, which kind of
I mean, in that
female,
situation,
not
it's
male.
like, who do you call? I mean, do you talk to your
Exactly.
mom? Do you talk to your dad? Do you talk to the school nurse? I mean,
stigma around it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you tell your mum, I'm a woman? You got it wrong.
Actually, I did in 1985, actually. And that's when she took offense and started to get angry at me because I wanted to basically stop playing the bullshit game.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know about my medical condition until I was tested in 1993 when I was living in stores at the women's health clinic.
So when you first wanted to start wearing women's clothes, you didn't even know you were.
I didn't know what I was.
You
I had
probably
no
thought
clue.
you were in the
I actually,
trans.
at first, I thought I was trans, but then I said, "Nah, I have boobs for God's sakes. Trans don't have boobs unless they're taking hormones."
Right.
So finally, I got up the nerve after my mother basically gave me the cold shoulder in 1993. I went to the Wyndham Hospital's Women's Medical Center, and they tested me, and they said, "Oh, you're intersex." Oh.
And
I'm
then
like,
everything
well,
made
that's.
sense.
At first, I wasn't sure what that was. Like, is that a relief or is that a curse? Let me answer the truth. It's kind of both, actually. It's a relief. Now I got a label, but it's a curse because it makes me even less understandable for most people. Because everybody thinks intersex is trans, and trans is not intersex.
Right. And to be fair, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, I don't care what you want to be.
And the thing is whoever my partner would be in life, if they really would have to love the whole package, regardless.
Absolutely, Michelle.
And that's where the one place where it kind of does make a big difference, because I can see dust in here. Michelle, you haven't dusted your hard drives. That's why there's dust on them. Look at it.
It's good that you can see the dust.
Yeah, it's black. It's right here. I'll show it to you. It's just.
Oh, yeah. You can write your name in that. Just get a cloth, wipe it down.
Yeah, just wipe it off. Or.
Vacuum it.
This wind roller will do the job. Just like it does with records. There you go. It's not a lot of dust. It's probably just a tiny bit.
That is true. Yeah, some men do get boobs called the moob.
Yeah, they do. Especially if they were taking some medications as a child.
I think on larger men I've seen it.
Oh, yeah. Well. Larger people do.
Yeah.
Michelle, can I pull up some pictures and maybe you could tell us what you got going on down there?
What? Oh, you want to pull? Obviously, it's a good thing I'm not showing the screen. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't show it, Michelle.
You know
And
what?
I'll
You-
describe it.
Gonna have to zoom that up a lot.
Yeah, she's.
Are you the one all the way to the right, Michelle?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
closest to
right.
me.
Or the one next to that.
I have to zoom that in somehow. Oh my goodness, how am I gonna zoom that in bigger?
Oh, I can see it.
Can't pin
So,
it.
Michelle, I got a question for you. Did they circumcise you?
No.
How could they? So your mum is aware of all this, Michelle, so it shouldn't be too much of a shock to
Oh
her.
yeah, my mom's aware of it. She used to change my nappies when I was a baby. Of course, she was aware of it.
So, you know, she has to give you a little bit of, this isn't something.
But you know, here's the thing. As I told my mom, and ChatGPT agreed that was the most diplomatic thing you could say. Mom, I'm still the same kid you gave birth to. I haven't changed. I have the same interests. I do the same things I did. I haven't changed.
Oh, that's a good. You told her that when you just saw her?
I told her that before.
Oh.
Last time I saw her last year. I said, I haven't changed. I'm still the same person.
Right. But she comes from a different era.
Right.
And, you know,
she's from the generation of baby boomer.
Trans, all this stuff. It wasn't around. I'm
wasn't
sure it was
mainstream
around,
at
but
all.
it wasn't out in the open like it is now.
No, it wasn't.
You know, it's much more accepted now, I think.
But my father, when he was originally, was a little bit cold to it too. But then when he had his near-death experience in the operating theater, and he woke up from the anesthesia, he actually had a whole different viewpoint of the whole thing. And he said to my mother, he said, Ellen, Michelle's telling you the truth. She is hermaphrodite. That's the way she's meant to be. That's why she is the way she is.
Yeah. And no one's saying they don't like it, Michelle. You know, don't feel.
Well,
are you looking at this, Tiger? The thing that I'm showing up here?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, so see the one up all the way up the top?
Yeah.
It's saying that they don't have anuses. They have a thing called an anal pit. Michelle, do you have an anus?
Yes, she has it.
I don't know. I don't exactly go out there except to wipe my bum when I'm done.
Have you not ever seen Michelle's picture?
Well, I mean, not like going crazy.
Tiger, that is the worst ugly picture. If you want to go look at better pictures, go look at when I'm on Chatterbait.
No, thank you, Michelle. I don't need to see that.
Yes, I am considered hermaphrodite. I'm considered a pseudo-hermaphrodite intersex. That's actually the official diagnosis. But regardless, it doesn't change who I am.
Absolutely. I look at you as a woman.
Because I don't act like no guy anyway. No, you don't.
I don't think I ever call you.
I'm more masculine than you are. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well.
But then I am a masculine spirit, technically. But Michelle calls me a female spirit,
you're
which doesn't bother me.
You're just not delicate. You're heavy-handed, Michelle.
Actually, Michelle's not really heavy-handed. I mean, she's gentle with stuff. I've never seen her be rough.
Like a bull in a china shop. I see you going around Walmart with noodles in that cart.
Yeah, but how much is that because of Michelle's eyesight? That's the thing you got to remember. She's got an eyesight problem, too. It's not just because she's rough. I mean, you've seen the way she treats her gear. I mean, she doesn't treat her equipment rough.
That's true.
You know, that's why my gear lasts so long, is because I treat it with love. You treat me with love. Yes, I do. All right.
Hi, Volks.
How you doing, folks? Welcome to the show. I know it's a crazy topic, isn't it? I mean, but
Want to change it?
you know what though? Let me ask you a related question though. Okay, for parents, this is for the trans kids now, because there are more of them. Okay, parents just throw the kids out of the house because they're trans. Is that the right thing to do?
No, it's not the right thing to do. I think you should love your kid no matter what. As long as they're not hurting anyone, you know. If you're trans, that doesn't mean you're a weirdo, pedo, you know.
Well, right, you're not necessarily any of that, other than the fact is that you believe that you're the opposite biological sex than you were born, or your gender is. Okay,
you feel comfortable.
see now they're saying you gotta break it down by biological sex / gender. Okay, if you pick on that, if you're a trans woman, preoperative, right? You're a boy, you think you're a woman, right? But in some cultures, the minute you're trans anything, you are thrown away from the family. You're ostracized. You're shunned.
That's awful.
And I always thought that was hard, but it's even harder on the kid.
I mean, how difficult must it be? No one decides they want to go through
because
all that.
The kid, I'm talking about a younger teenager, I'm talking about like a 15, 16-year-old. The first thing they're going to do, I kind of went through this too, so I can sort of empathize with them. They're like, I want to still be loved, mommy. I still want your support. And they're like, and mother's like quietly slams the door in their face and say, GTFO. And then they wonder why the kid, after so long, basically says, okay, mommy, and they leave and they never come home to family gatherings, or they're prevented from going to family gatherings, or the family
that's awful. That's awful.
Well, I went through some of that, so now my mom's trying to make up for that, which I appreciate that. But it's sad, though.
It is sad, but then I say to you as well, you've got to remember that your mom gave birth to this baby, and that's her baby. That's her baby,
right?
Boy,
great.
In your case, boy. And she probably feel like she's losing someone, although she wasn't, but like she's losing her baby boy.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes God gives us challenges in life. I mean, first of all, my mother was slapped in the face with another reality. Your baby is legally blind.
Right, yeah.
That's a major disappointment, because that means that the kid is not going to be able to drive a car. They're not going to be able to do a lot of things that they were probably hoping the kid would keep on with the family, line of being in the trades, which is funny because
I mean, your mum went through it, Michelle. She did. You have to understand that. So she has a baby. That baby is now declared legally blind. That baby now also has
intersection.
trouble when I say, what do you have, Michelle? So I'm correct.
Well, I know I would still love my child unconditionally, but then again, I've been through this, so I would definitely be very different about it. My mom, as I said, grew up in the baby boomer era. This is something that was just not a thing. She was thinking, maybe if we shun her or ostracize her enough, maybe she'll change. And like I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm not going to change. This is who I am. I mean,
so she does she know? Did you inform her that you were actually diagnosed?
Yeah. I even showed her the medical test results.
And she still didn't want to?
She still wanted to be in denial, which I understand. And she's in the medical field.
Well, she was mourning her son. If she was clever, she could have mourned the son with her new daughter.
Well, now she's trying to work with me on a positive change. Some of the stuff is just hard for her at 81. She's not quite up to speed on a lot of it, and I understand. I have empathy. It's like, yes, Mom, it is very strange. It is difficult. But it's not like I'm trying to be the one that's difficult here. I know it's hard to explain to some people. But, Mom, I'm still the same kid you gave birth to. I just happen to be a little different. But I still have the same likes, dislikes. I still do the same stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, I was just sorting through my electronic parts last night, trying to see how many capacitor resistors and diodes I had and stuff like that. Because I wanted to work on another simple little project, which we could talk about in a second. So yeah. So my mom is starting to begin to understand that what my father told her is right.
Right.
When he said, Ellen, Michelle's telling you the truth. But my mother was kind of unprepared for that.
Right. Like I say, it wasn't talked about back then, or
Right.
you've not been a bad child for her. I mean, it's not like you've been in jail or prison or you're a drug addict or you're an alcoholic or, you know, there's a lot of worse things.
Oh, yeah, she could have had worse. She could have had a child with type 2 autism. She could have had a child with, severe autism. She could have had, Down syndrome. I mean, good God, I was lucky. I didn't get a lot of those, And so, I've been very fortunate. And so is she.
Right. You haven't been a burden to her either.
I wouldn't say I haven't been a burden. I was a spoiled brat as a kid, so yeah, I was a burden to my mom. I'm sorry, it's true.
No, in your older life, like if you have a baby and you're told this baby's registered blind, it's got some disability, whatever, you think, well, I'm probably gonna have to look after this child forever.
Yeah,
he hasn't
much.
Had to.
But then, for every parent, once you have a child, that child is your concern forever.
No, I mean more like she would have to care for you forever. But you've gone out into the world on your own. You've not been a burden to her.
She's concerned. I mean, this is the same too with any parent, any disabled child. She doesn't want to see me get hurt, and that's absolutely valid. I get it because she understands that. Look, my child is, because of disabilities, is never gonna be able to do some things. Like, for example, I can't drive a car, and she knows that. And because you can't drive a car, how are you going to get around?
Does your brother drive?
Yeah, my brother drives, yeah.
Did he come and say hi at Christmas, or just your mum?
No, just my mom.
Miserable shithead.
Really? I don't usually run low on diodes. In fact, a few times I buy parts, which is not much. But sometimes I just use them to replace things. Like sometimes I spend more time doing electrolytic cap replacements. For example, the old mixer, I could basically recap it, but just like 100 plus capacitors in that thing. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to take all the knobs off, take all the screws out, take the motherboard out. Once you get the motherboard out, you got to go buy all the parts. Fortunately enough, Curious Merc gave a list of all the capacitors you need for the same mixer I have, the old Behringer mixer. And there's like 100 capacitors in there. Like, yikes. I'm going to be replacing a lot of caps. He said the problem is they use cheap Chinese caps and they're underrated temperature-wise. They were only using 105 degrees Celsius 85 degrees Celsius versus 105. And it has a linear power supply inside. So the heat regulator, or the voltage regulator, is in one side right next to the filter caps, and it unfortunately gets kind of hot, and the caps are not quite up to snuff to handle the higher temperatures. And they tend to get a high ESR, so you end up having to replace those. Like Nichicomps or other high-quality Japanese capacitors. I've done that, yeah. You know, sometimes you find things in a dumpster, like when I was younger, there'd be parts inside, like electrolytics, like high voltage electrolytic multi-gain capacitors used for power supplies, like for a B plus supply. You know, of course, I didn't know much about them in the sense, like, I didn't realize that you could use them on lower voltages. I was always told, oh, WVDC, 450 volts. And, like...
Hang on, because he's leaving. Spectrum of Friends, we watched the video. It was fantastic this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we loved it. Absolutely loved it. The two-headed Michelle was wonderful.
I've heard of Rubicon, yeah. A Sprague is still very popular for the solid-state capacitors. So I might go buy some Spragues. I mean, I just don't want to just buy cheap Chinese shit. I mean, I'll buy them sometimes if I'm just going to do a prototype. But once I get into the better parts, you know, I like my gear to last a long time. That's why, unlike the old mixer, which didn't have a power switch, this one does. Plus, this has an external 12-volt power supply. So, this is a better mixer, but the caps are still, from what I've heard from ChatGPT that reviewed it, still using shitty caps. But except that since the power supply is in a wall wart now, instead, it's leaves the heat outside the mixer, which helps it last longer. When the power switch, you can just turn it off. So that's what I do. I just turn it off when I'm done with the day. When I'm done with the show.
He made a new song. Will you play the new song or not?
You made a new song?
It's the same person that made the one of you with the
I know. I'm gonna go back and watch that one later on again.
It was really good, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm glad you did consider my idea of creating a action figure with the two heads and one body thing, because I think that is a very good visual simulation
Michelle,
of
can you
how
please play it?
me and Lumi actually work. You know,
he worked on it until his finger got sore from the typing.
Oh, I believe it.
So, could you play the new one, please? Somebody's made this for you.
All right, hold on a minute. Okay, so I gotta get it on the screen here.
They live alone.
Actually, it's even easier now. Just push the button. But just make sure when you switch it back, yes, that you don't. Because otherwise you're gonna show you the chat on the screen. No, not really. Okay, so let's go back to start from the 0.
They live alone. They think different. And nobody told them to stop. Justin's in his room with a black Sharpie pen, drawing fake enemies just to fight them again. Slingshot ready, yeah, he never misses. Full moon hits, now the landlord hears growls and dishes. Michelle's got headphones, self-made hits on repeat, dancing like a legend in her own damn seat. Says I got an elf living rent-free inside, plus Carmen Miranda's ghost just stopped by. Justin and Michelle, living solo, white, a little strange. Justin and Michelle,
Damn.
same spectrum, different planes. One's a wolf, one's a walking seance. None of this makes sense, and that's the chance.
didn't get to see or hear any of it.
Says relax,
I'll go
It says,
look up.
yeah.
chaos
I'll
is
go
nice.
look after the
Justin's like,
show.
hold up, I gotta redraw that guy.
share it
Shopping
with me.
villain number 49. Michelle says play
Right
my
now, man,
song.
captions again,
Track
mixing between the
17.
lyrics and you,
It's
so let's
literally
wait till
about
it's done.
herself again on repeat. They don't need fixing, they need a theme song. Justin and Michelle, no filter, no breaks, no shame. Justin and Michelle, nobody's boring in any way. Ghosts, wolves, elves, pop divas too. If you don't get it, cool, they didn't ask you. Justin and Michelle, freeze frame, awkward smile. Justin and Michelle, Justin and Michelle, Justin and Michelle, Justin and Michelle.
All right. Let's take a look at some of the other videos from that person. Including the one that Noodles played earlier.
I didn't see or hear anything. You didn't share it with me, but that's fine.
I think
It's all right, Michelle. I'll look after the show. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay, that's so this is the channel right here. Spectrum of
Spectrum of
Friends.
Friends.
Right. So
Oh, there's a little elf woman thing. Like that.
there's you see you got the double headed doll there. Except they got us backwards. That's okay though, don't worry about it. Because I'm on this side. I'm the one with the brown hair. I'm on this side. I'm the one with the blonde hair. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
I just subbed up, so
It's just kind of cool. Yeah, so check it out, guys. Check it out.
yeah, sub it up.
So there's your channel right there. You guys can go subscribe to it. If that is your thing. Yup. It's your thing. Yeah.
I think it was wonderful, Michelle, what
Yeah.
you did. I only saw the first one, but I thought it was very good. It's all Michelle and Justin. Wow. It's a whole channel dedicated. Half of it's dedicated to you, Michelle.
Well, it's just like there was another one that was dedicated to me that just did all Michelle music. Remember that one? Or was
Yeah,
it-
what happened to her?
I don't know. Somebody said, I think she said that somebody tried to tell her to stop because people were getting tired of her supporting my channel.
What?
Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, it is stupid. Okay, yeah, thank you for coming by and showing us the updated one there. So,
Nearly 12 o'clock. What are you doing today?
nothing. Just being honest. Nut and honey. Actually, nut and honey cereal, I haven't had that in a while. Or crackle nut brand. You get your food stamps in the first. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a Frosties person.
Frosted Flakes are okay.
They're delish.
Except the problem with Frosted Flakes is they get gluten in it. Actually, do they have gluten? I think you do. Or it's wheat that has gluten. That's corn. Yeah. And gluten makes Michelle feel bloated. Yeah.
Oh.
So I gotta get this off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so the only thing is the doll with the two heads. She's got one slight mistake. You just gotta flip them around, but Oh well.
Oh, they're on the wrong side, Spectrum.
Yeah. That's okay though. Don't worry about it. I don't think most people would care. Most people don't even know the difference. I wonder if the Abigail and Brittany Hensel twins would like to have something like that. Oh wow, we can have a doll that looks just like us, Abigail. Great, Brittany. Well, let's go get one. They'll be easier to explain it to the students in our classrooms. But they already
I
can
think
see
one of
we
them
have two
all-
heads on one body. Yes,
got
we can. And now they can have the model of their teacher with two heads in their toy box.
I'm pretty sure they got married. Well, one of them did, but that means
Yeah,
both
one of them did. Guess what?
Well, how can it be one of them if they share the
That's the
vagina
thing.
area?
That's just the thing.
So
Right.
he's shagging them both, isn't he?
Abigail or Brittany got married, right? Well,
Yeah.
guess what? Technically, think about this. Guy actually is done polygamy unintentionally because now he's got Abigail or Brittany as well and Abigail, but his marriage license is only to one.
Yeah.
Marry one woman, get the other woman for free. It just has banks. That's pretty much
But they only
it.
have one body, so I mean, they're only eating for one. I wonder if they can get pregnant.
Yeah, guess what? From the lungs, there's a slight divergence with the lungs, but then the reproductive and organ, everything is shared between the two.
That's crazy. So if they get pregnant, whose baby is it?
They're already
I guess-
identical. They already originally were identical twins, so theoretically, it's both.
That's crazy. Yeah, because they both have to look after it.
Yeah, because there's only one uterus, one vagina, and one set of fallopian tubes,
Wow.
and two kidneys and one bladder, and think about it. It's kind of neat.
Okay, I'm gonna get off. I got some
All
shit.
right.
All right, I'll talk to you. Oh, night show tonight. Open
Yeah, it's 7:00 tonight, and
Discord.
yes, it's on Discord. And also, how many people did we get today, Rashawn, on the show? I have no idea. Let me look at the numbers real quick here. I gotta scroll the screen over. That's the only thing is when I made the screen big is that now my screen's hard to see. We were at peak. I don't know what the numbers were, but we were.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah. So I gotta shrink the screen back down so I can see the whole display because it's too big now. So let me put my my live stream chat into my incredible shrinking ray. Yeah, gotta make a screen smaller. Yeah, where's the screen shrink button? Honey, I shrunk the text. Yeah, I got it. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, good. That's better. All right. Ah! Oh, my screen's too small, but okay. So we have 20 people on, and we were at peak at 24. 119 views. Don't forget the likes, guys. Oh, please don't forget the likes. Yeah, the likes. We have 8. 8 likes, guys? Come on. You guys can do better. There's 20 of you on here. Put an extra like in the like jar. And don't forget to hype the shows, too. Because if we can get in the hype of fame, we can actually get more viewers. Do you work at the hype of fame? I do sometimes. I go back and I'll check out channels sometimes that are like new that haven't really any viewers or subscribers to see what they're doing. Because I like the story channels, the sci-fi channels. Because those are fun, they're like you get a chance to see sci-fi channels, sci-fi stories. It's too bad that writing sometimes is difficult because if you could still write properly, you could easily tell stories. Though the problem is my eyesight alone sucks. It's because of age. Age, baby. Yeah, age. You're getting old. You're getting old. You're getting old. They always tell me that, right? Yeah, we're getting old. But I mean, so like I said, what we were covering today about people that are in hermaphrodite, trans, intersex. Okay, it is really challenging for us sometimes too, because sometimes we keep wondering who the hell we are. So especially if we're not converted. I'm not converted. I was never modified. So, just like Hebrew National Hot Dogs, I have no additives, colors, flavors, or preservatives. 100% kosher. So, if you get a BBL with your own fat from your own gut, are you still kosher? I think it's kind of questionable. Oh, yes, you go ahead and get all your fat move from your gut to your backside. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Oh, baby, I want to make sure that I have a nice BBL today, so I look really good. Really? Oh, yay. So, but for the families, though, of these people, I just want to say this real quick. Don't shun your kids, okay? Trust me, your kids love you. And if you throw the kids away from them thinking that it's going to make them change, it'll change them all right, but it may not be the way you want it, okay? The kids are important to you. Don't do that to them, okay? Don't do it to you, because that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to bang, boomerang right back on you in the long run. It's best to always love your kids unconditionally, because they're just dealing with something on their own, and that's probably when they need the mom and dad more than ever. Good morning, Game Fairy. I'm sure Galaxy's around somewhere. I don't know where she is, but she's not here right now. Yeah, I see that. I got that. I have to go. I'll be late to Michelle. Later, Tiger. And say good morning in chat. This is Gaming Fairy. Yeah, so me and Gaming Fairy had a little chat last night about the weather. She's where she is. It wasn't gonna snow yesterday. She said it was pretty mild in the day. It was like about 15 degrees Celsius, about 60 degrees Fahrenheit in the daytime. And tomorrow, it's going to be very cold for her, which is ironic because for me, it's going to be very mild, especially by Monday. Yeah. But remember, too, is that with mild weather comes another nasty problem. Melting snow. And then the next day, it's going to freeze solid again. So please have cleats on your footwear because to prevent from sliding. Do you have snow tires on your walker? No. Henry Nail said you just finished shoveling. Okay, I gotcha. How much was out there anyway? It looks to me for where I am. It looks like 10 to 15 centimeters. It's not as much as they made it sound like it was going to be. I mean, it's snow, but it's not too crazy. Yeah. So anyway, so what about the since you're not gonna buy that equalizer? No, I don't need that. We already tested this with the other equalizer I had here. It's not gonna make a damn difference in a good way. Besides adding more cables to my audio chain, which sucks. It really doesn't. Yeah, that's why I said about 15 centimeters. It's about right. I didn't get it much, and you would have gotten more, maybe a little bit less than me, but by much less. Yeah, dress warmly. Yeah, dress warmly. I mean, that's, and you know what's going to happen, right? Oh, that slush, all that melty snow is going to basically, well, for you, you didn't have snow, so you're lucky. But for us, by Monday, or Tuesday, we're going to see a big drop too. And that for us, that all that melty snow is going to turn into rock hard ice. What would you remember? Like sometimes when you're a kid, when you get a crusty ice on the top of the snow, and you're usually stepping on it, you go crunch, crunch. Dirty ice, yeah. Ever wish your ice was just thick enough that you could basically just go down riding on it with like a toboggan or a sled? Yeah. Perfect smooth surface. Especially on downhill like my aunt's house, which is long. Whee! Oh no, the lake! Ah, bam! Right into her spillway. No, that sucked. Hypothermia coming up! You're freezing water! Oh man, my clothes are soaked. Oh shoot. Yeah. So be careful out there, guys. It's gonna be slippery in New England because it's gonna freeze. So all the stuff that started to thaw is gonna freeze, and their icicles are gonna start popping up out of your roof, and that's just the reality of weather. When the icicles want to kill you, and they will, especially the big bad ones that we get. They're huge. They hang down like giant stalactites. And they once they let go, I don't care about the guy in his black GMC truck. If he doesn't move that truck and the nice big one of those big bad ones come down, he's gonna go through his windshield. Yeah, be careful with that. Yeah, gotta be careful. Any new subs? I don't see any. All I know is YouTube is complaining because they didn't leave the ads on. Except initially, new members. I don't see new subscribers. But you know what? Sometimes, let me refresh the screen here. No new subs. But make sure to please do this. Share the videos out with everybody. Like, subscribe. Oh my goodness, this chair. And it's getting caught on the rug. I know. Listen to the rain can fix that. Sure, I could put something underneath the rug that, like a double-sided tape, that would help the rug from skidding. That might be a good idea. Well, Hammer, what I gotta get is not really a big deal on Amazon. I could always call Instacart and go, "Hey, I need some food here. Can you deliver?" Which I usually do, but they're like, if it's just like one or two things, I'll just buy it on Amazon. Also, the new hard drive that bought that replaces the 500 gigabyte hard drive that seems to be starting developing problems with its which is a little hard drive that's sitting on my computer. Right now it's working good today, but I'm still replacing it anyway because I got this little 500 gigabyte hard drive that's just too small capacity. So I bought a 4 terabyte a couple days before Christmas, and it's out for delivery today. And it's gonna go in this external drive box over here, which you saw earlier had dust on it. Which you see that there? That holds 4 hard drives in it. That's not a NAS. It's just an external SATA array. SATA case. It can be used for RAID and non-RAID. I'm not using it for RAID, but you can use it for RAID. So I mean that's in that drive. So I'll just power down, put in the new hard drive, and it's a Western Digital Black. Yeah, it's a refurbished. Yeah. I would never buy a refurbished SSD. Nah, don't want to buy a refurbished SSD. No, that'd be stupid, because what's the wear leveling like? Good question. And then they have the new USB-C SSD formats. I forget. For some reason, my brain kept forgetting what it was called, but the ultra high speed ones. I have a love-hate relationships with SSDs. Let me explain why. I love the fact that they're fast. I love the fact that they can, they're small. They don't use much power. There's a love right there. What I hate, wear leveling. Where every time you do program erase cycles, you actually damage the SSD cells just a tiny smidge at a time. It's not like it's non-destructive. It's all destructive rights. So, where hard drives, that doesn't normally... Yeah. Why would I need DDR5 RAM? My Mac can't even use it. No. Because my M1 Mac Mini, the RAM is soldered to the motherboard. So I'm good as putting more RAM in it when I've already got the maximum 500, out of 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD, which is pretty good for what it is. So I'm not going to spend money on RAM chips I can't use. Hard drives are still available. Spinning Rust. Like I said, I tend to buy secondhand ones that are refurbished or recertified from the manufacturers because that works for me. They're not expensive. They're like, I paid like $60, $70 for a 4 terabyte, which is good enough space. How you doing, Comic Flu? I already closed the panel already for the day, but anyway, good morning to you. Just be careful out there, Hammer Nails. Just watch out for black ice. Stuff that will break your hips if you're careless. Yeah. You talk about a villain on steroids. Yeah, be careful for the ice out there. Be careful. Be careful. You still got the MP3 window open. I know. Oh, what do you mean for the pen? Oh, yeah, for the music. That was from the convocation last night. Well, nobody needs to hear that again, do you? No. Well, fine. We don't need to hear the music again. Yeah. Shut up. No. That was a good show, though. It was a good show. So I just gotta make sure the thing's ready. Sequence through. There we go. I don't need the sequence right now. So hit stop button, and now yeah. So, did you know that I can buy a 48 pack of oatmeal on Amazon for $10 for a box of 48 packets of maple and brown sugar? Tasty. Yes, you could. Yeah. That's very good size box. Yeah, 48 packets. Let's see, how many days is that? If you eat 4 packets at a time, it's 12. Oh, sweet. Now you see what I'm saying. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yeah, so I gotta get some more instant coffee anyway, so. But I don't get paid my food stamps until the 1st. Yeah, but you got cash. You got PayPal. Yeah. I mean, some foods you can get on Amazon, like doesn't need refrigeration and stuff, like food items. What do you want to get some more Ultra Slim Fast? Oh, you know what? I love Ultra Slim Fast. And you know what? I like it because it tastes good. And the fact is that I'm talking about the powder. You mix it with your regular milk, and then you got something to drink that's going to give you nutritional value. And then it's loaded with fiber that helps you be regular. That's true. But how much does it cost? You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up on Amazon. So, and that's what we're gonna do. Look it up on Amazon for you. So what's the weather like where you are? Comedy Flu and Tiff, what's the weather like in your part of the countries right now? Tiff is up by the Great Lakes and Comedy Flu is too. Yeah. Different states. Yeah. I currently have the flu. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Tiff. Sorry you're not feeling well. Yeah, it's cold. It's definitely cold here. What about this? How much snow did you guys get? Anything? Cause we got about 15 centimeters out there. Not really a ton. Yes, she did. Everything else. I don't know where she is now. A lot of people have the flu in Michigan. Yeah, that's what I mean. Some people, it's spreading around. The strain is apparently very virulent. I don't know a lot about it, other than to say it's very, very strong flu. I have no idea. I don't know where she is. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she's on work. I don't know if she's watching another channel. I know she's not blocked. Pretty much. I don't know. I miss her too, but I don't know where it says 3. But the problem is, I don't know what's going on. Well, that could be. I mean, the internet can be very frustrating for a lot of people. You know, it's hard on people. You don't know. So we had some new stuff show up, like Spectrum of Friends that check out the Spectrum of Friends channel. Some of the links are up here, and might be interesting. See what they're out there. Rainbow said it's nice that's gonna change Sunday back to winter. They have windows up today. Yeah, some people in the southern states like Kentucky are enjoying nice warm weather, so. Right now it's freezing. I'm sorry about the yawn. Yeah, so it's freezing outside right now. And let's see. Oh, you know what you should do? What? You maybe should get a second stream deck. Oh. Well, I don't really know if that's gonna be something I need to buy right now. So you can see it's not snowing right now. It's not snowing right now, but yes, have a good day. Merry Christmas to you too. Well, thank you very much, Tiff. Take it easy, okay? Drink lots of fluid. Okay, stay warm. I know it sucks. Sorry about that. And yes, please do hype the show. Like and hype and subscribe and turn on the notifications. Because the more notifications you turn on, okay, I'm not gonna admit, sometimes you can get overwhelmed. Especially when you got a million channels watching and they're all sending notifications and your phone is beeping, 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 beeping. You just get your phone there. Oh, yeah. You guys kind of killed your thingus. I know. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Okay. Yay. Okay, so I don't like when you go boink, 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 boink. It's just like what happens with all the mods. I mean, with all the in notifications, all of a sudden you're like, enough already! I already got 400 notifications for 1,000,000 channels, and I can't keep up with them all. No. Well, that's true. Yeah, it is true. Get a lot of notifications. It's hard on you keeping up with all that. So, well, I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up anyway. It is time. So, everybody, I just want you guys to be safe. So, let's get the blessings in. Absolutely. By the way, everybody, don't forget, tonight, 7 o'clock, will be the famous panels. Yeah, that'll be on Discord. Yep, Discord. Kick, Twitch, Rumble, a whole lot. Yes. All right, so let's get the blessings in. May all you guys be happy, safe, stay warm, stay out of trouble. Watch out for black nasty stuff called ice. Absolutely. And just watch it out there. It's cold. Bundle up on the East Coast, okay? Oh, you got the one? I got it. You got it. Well, yeah, be careful out there, and we'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock. Until then, have a safe day. Stay out of trouble. Carmen? Yeah, just be careful out there, okay? We don't want to see you suffer. I guess that's about all I can think of right now. The service is ended. Time to go. Peace, kind love, and don't forget the party on Dude. And we'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Michelle and Maria Lumi, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the music and fire.